Yo, what up, dudes? All right, so in this video, I want to go over the most recent top platinum reset defenses, right? I haven't done one of these in a while. Maybe you're interested now because you bought a new account from Epic NPC, or finally got some top tier legendaries from the recent 2x, 10x, whatever events, or maybe you want just want to decide how to build like a successful offense team to tackle the top defenses, or you finish everything the game have to offer. You finish off all the faction war. You got your Lydia. You could you finish a clan boss team, one key UNM, and then you finish all the Doom Tower, all the content, right? So after you finish like Doom Tower, right, and you finish everything, what's the only thing left in this game? This is it, baby. Platinum Arena. If you finish everything that I just mentioned, and you're not pushing for platinum to try to get to get a number one trophies or the red avatars, then I don't know what the hell you're doing, man. All right, but you know what? Long story short, that's not my point here. Yeah, my point is I just want to talk about the the top 20 defenses. We will go over them real quick, and I'll give you some stats breakdown, my general thoughts. They could be right, they could be wrong. I don't know. Whoever made the teams, whoever came up with the defenses teams, they know the stats. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Okay, so let's just okay. So one to 20, right? So let's just hop right into the baby. All right. So at number 20 and number 19 were the exact same defenses. Just by looking at the power, 225 speed, 232 speed, I can tell this is this team. It just have a Swift Parry Duchess, and then a Ursuga with a crap ton of reaction. It maybe in shield set, maybe in guardian set, whatever. And then they're trying to utilize the warlord to lock down the opponent team. In this case, I'm assuming the warlords are just very high speed, very high speed, high accuracy. So if you're anywhere near plat and you went against one of these teams during midweek, you know that once the warlord use a lockout on your team, you're pretty much screwed, right? So and then number 18 we have okay, all right. Disclosure, the list, the final ranking in the list might differ by a little bit. The list is not accurate. So at number 18, my boy Stealth, very interesting. Running the champion Tuhan, right? Tuhan have a passive that similar to Doom Priest, where she can remove a debuff, and she also have a skill that put up defense up and speed up. So that is really nice. So I think so. There are not many Tuhan on the defense list. So this champion would definitely bring be troublesome for some unfamiliar players who haven't fought against her during midweek, versus this team. For example, if you just bring a Karma team against this team, right? You sleep their team, Tuhan take a turn, cleanse the sleep from the warlord, and then warlord use the A to lock out the entire team, and then that is basically GG, right? And then at number 17, we see these team a lot: Siphi, Duchess, and Hegemon Warlord. This is a very popular defense for a very, very long time. So basically, same premises as all the other teams. The Hegemon can be built different ways. Can be built immunity, speed, fast, super fast Hegemon, fast damage damage Hegemon, A1 star, A2 star. There are so many variations. So no matter all right, let me move my camera. So no matter how you build your Hegemon, it's always gonna be a surprise to somebody. So that's why Hegemon will never fall out from the defense meta. It will always be there, no matter what. And Warlord is there because of the AI patch, right? You set his AI to use A3 always. He lock out your opponent, basically GG. So looking at the team power, 287k team power, It's not super high, but it's high enough. So I would assume it's a speed Siphi, speed Warlock with a high resistance Duchess here. And then the Hegemon, I don't know. And then number 16, and then number 16, very similar team, right? Yeah. So all the teams that have Hegemon and Warlord are super confusing. So and there's what's called, what's this guy's name? I forgot his name. But shoot. Mortuma Cobb, alright. Yeah. So there's a lot of ways to play around Mortuma Cobbs, but you know, maybe my boy Lupe put in here as a surprise factor. Worked out well this time. As you can see, number 16, and number 15 we have number 15, 14, 13. They're all very similar, except Locutus defense have a higher team power. So I would assume this Warlock have some resistance. And then number 12, we just have a speed defense with no Hegemon. So if you can somehow be faster than this team, then you basically win. So this to fight against this team, you just bring in a Hegemon or a Valkyrie and basically GG. Number 11, resistance lead with a low team power. So I would assume it's a fast Warlord here, and then it's a resistant Duchess. But something like this is very easy. Number 10, exact same thing, except we have a Siphi here instead of a Duchess. So yeah, I would say it's a high resistance Warlord again, and then CC Hegemon here. Number 9 is exactly the same thing as the other defenses, so I'll not go over it. So then we're almost at the top 5 spot here. 276k power, but so I would assume this is a high resistance Necrit with a speed Warlord, a CZ Hegemon, and then a high resistant Duchess, or maybe just Swift Parry with some resistance. And then number 7, so a 319k power. Alright, so this is where we begin to get to the high resistance territory. So this team, like, there are multiple ways of beating teams like this, but you know, I'll just be careful that, like, if you bring someone with like 700 accuracy and somehow you don't debuff the team, don't be surprised, because yeah, I can see there's a very high resistance team. Number 6 wants to mess, so a very similar defenses with other team. So like this team, you'll see a lot, right? And this team has been in the meta for like a very, very long time. So if you use this popular defense and you get like hit a lot, don't be surprised, because I'm pretty sure many people have come up with ways of how to beat this. Like I have my ways of beating this, but I'm not going to share it on this video, because that's not the point of this video, right? And then number 5, you have me. Number 4, you have Gotaka. So both of us, wait. Actually, both of us ran the same defense, like very similar defenses, right? Exact same team power, 375k, well, resistance lead. So the only difference we have is Siphi and Duchess. So the only reason why I'm not using a Duchess is that I don't have reaction accessory on my Duchess. But you know, luckily for this CVC, I got one reaction accessory for my Duchess. Let me show you it right now. It's this one. Look at that. Main stat HP, and look at all the rolls. When to attack, bruh. That's why I want to kill myself. And people say streamer luck. What streamer luck, bruh? This is a disaster. But you know what? I'm still gonna use this ring, because it is the only reaction ring. So maybe maybe for my next defense, instead of the Siphi, I will have a Duchess here. We'll see. So yeah, so great minds think alike. Me and my boy Gotaka using the same defenses for a top 5, not too shabby, right? So like here it show me as 5, but this time I actually got number 4, and then top 3 now. Okay, so this defense very similar. Again, very similar, right? Low team power, so then you can like, so you just know that it is a speed Siphi, speed Warlord, and crowd control Hegemon. The Duchess build probably in Swift Parry. I don't know. And then number 2 we have here. I would assume this is like with the 350k team power again is like high up there, right? So I would assume is either resistance Warlord or accuracy Warlord. I really cannot tell unless like you go on the team. Like unless you go against the team. And then number 1 spot we have my boy Ron. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty, bruh. So this is the only Kaimar in the top 20, the only Kimi in the top 20, the only turtle in the top 20. Alright. So like when you see so he actually got number 1 this time. So when you see something like this that you don't see often on the midweek defense, where you have absolutely no practice against, you probably don't want to go against this. Right? So like he's in my clan, so I obviously cannot hit him, right? But you know, with something like this where you have no experience, some people might think, oh, I never fought this defense before, so I'm gonna skip him. And then there are some other people who say that, oh, this defense doesn't have a Warlord, you know, or any Siphi or Duchess, so it might be so it's a super easy farm for me. And then they go in, and then they get screwed over. Like, so like this defense like kind of act as a deterrent and also as a bait for some people. So just like flat out looking from the team power, 202 team power. So like just from that with a speedy, I can tell this is a speed defense, right? So I would say is a very fast Kimi, a fast or shoe set turtle, and a fast Kaimar, and then the Hegemon build, I don't know. Yeah. For Hegemon builds, I always say I don't know because you just literally cannot tell from the team power. So good for this guy, good for Ron, right? Surprise defense. So like when you have like, so when you come up with some like insanely good stuff, right? Don't put up during midweek to let people try it out. Put it on the reset day to surprise people because like what is the point of having wins on your midweek defense when you don't get anything, right? When you can put it on your reset defense and get a number 1 trophy, like my boy here, bruh, insane. I know. All right, so like I promise some statistic for you guys, right? From the beginning of the video. All right, so you know what? I use my fingers to count them up. And these are the stats, baby. In case you have them. All right, let me move my camera to the side. All right. Oh, shoot. Sorry. So these are the stats. Out of these 20 teams, we have 19 Warlords. Just because of how oppressive Warlord can be. And then we have 18 out of 20 Hegemons. 18 teams with Hegemons out of 20 teams. So Hegemon is always unpredictable. And then we have Crutches, 16 out of 20. AoE damage mitigation plus AoE revive, OP. And then 4th, 5th, 6th we have Ursuga, Siphi, and the Negrid, right? 876. So recently, you all probably know already. We got the new champion from the mission, Raman 2. The first day people can get him is I think the 26th. This guy. So, alright. I'm not sure if this will be true, but I think when more and more people get this guy, we will see teams have Duchess and Ursuga decline. Because if this guy just lands this skill on on Duchess and Ursuga, then their passive is basically dead. Oh wait, no. I think it will be Duchess, Ursuga, and Negrid. You will see these 3 a lot less on a team. and you will see like other, yeah, I would say Warlord, Hegemon will always be on top because just how good they are. I don't know. We'll see, baby. All right, that's it for this video, baby. I'll see you all until next time. If there's a next time. Until then, bye.